Hello everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hey guys.
Hello guys.
Hello. My experience in Taiwan as an international student is actually pretty good.
The sea, beaches, hot springs, volcanoes, mountains, beautiful national parks, a lot of different plants and animals.
Even though if you don't speak Chinese or they don't speak English, they will still try their best of their ability to come and help you.
I was shocked how safe, well managed and cheerful this island was.
It's just such an incredible country, such an incredible culture. My life here is so good.
My name is Gülsüm and I am from Turkey.
I'm Daniela from Germany.
My name is Ursula. I'm from Indonesia.
My name is Jan and I come from Poland.
My name is Kesid. I'm from the United States.
Currently living in Taiwan. I'm doing my PhD here and this is my third year.
I've been living in Taiwan for almost 6 years. I've did my bachelor's in Kaohsiung and now I'm currently doing my master's in Thailand.
In 2021, I was the one and only exchange student who was allowed to study at the National Taiwan University of Science and Technology due to the pandemic.
I first arrived in Taiwan in 2017. At that time, I only participated in a Chinese speaking program, which, by the way, opened a lot of doors for me.
And I'm currently studying in Taiwan at Wenzhou University in Kaohsiung, which is where Tanya studies as well and where I met her.
I am so happy to be here. First of all, Taiwanese people are so welcoming to foreigners and they are embracing the different cultures and religions and they're so respectful. That's a big plus for me.
The people here are all super duper nice. You can be on the road asking for directions, for example, and they will gladly help you.
Taiwanese people are among the most friendly, most supportive, most open and interested in foreigners whom I've ever encountered in my whole life, and I'm so happy to have found so many great friends here.
Some of my favorite things is just Taiwanese people are super kind, and also it's just been a great opportunity to meet people from all over the world. Taiwan's a really great country.
And people are very open-minded and I can say that it has a lot of treasure hidden in it.
And working together with people from so many different nations has also been truly enriching for me.
Food culture, the Taiwanese cuisine is totally different than Turkish cuisine. For example, stinky tofu. At first I couldn't even bear the smell of it, but now stinky tofu is one of my favorite. I love stinky tofu. Interesting.
Food. I really like Taiwanese food. It's also pretty affordable, especially at the night markets, which are, by the way, a lot of fun to visit at night.
But the food here is also good. They're relatively cheap. There are night markets. The culture here is very deep, so you can get to learn about those as well.
You'll see stores with tea and soft drinks everywhere around here.
Another good thing is that doesn't matter which diet you're pursuing, vegan, halal, pescatarian, vegetarian, Taiwan, especially Taipei, is pretty convenient for you. And another thing that I love about Taiwan is the integrity of city and nature. Taking a MRT or bus, a few stops later, here you are, you can find yourself in a mountain, hiking. I love that about Taiwan.
For all those nature lovers, there are mountains and seas. It's a very nice place to be. There's a very beautiful scenic place to go.
You can also take part in a lot of cultural activities, by the way, mostly for free. For example, I could raise my own sky lantern during the Pingxi Sky Lantern Festival and watch the most amazing drone light show in Kaohsiung. I also visited a lot of museums. There's a lot of art to explore, tea houses. You really never run out of options to do here.
Another thing that really attracted me to this place was how convenient life is here. I'm sure everybody can enjoy how their convenience stores, pretty much everything you need is within kilometer and a half distance from wherever you live in any major city area, which is Kaohsiung, Taichung, and Taipei.
Also, Taiwan is very convenient, like convenience stores you can do everything at any time of day, and there's always one if you're in the city, less than 5-minute walk away.
As a woman living in Taiwan, I think Taiwan is like the safest place that I've been to so far.
What really got my attention was the public safety here. Whenever going to a restaurant, everybody felt so free to leave their stuff on the table, go to the bathroom.
Even though Taiwan is a small island country, it's well developed technologically.
I truly enjoyed experiencing the fascinating Asian culture in the setting of a democracy, which Taiwan is.
I think another point, as being a foreigner here, transportation is really a big problem usually, but not in Taiwan. There is bus, MRTs, high-speed rail, trains, there's even bicycles for you to borrow.
There's lots of work opportunities, especially as I'm from the US, I'm almost always guaranteed a well-paying job teaching English. It's just such a great opportunity for me to be able to work part-time, and then through part-time work I'm able to pay for and independently support myself here.
Last but not least, the Office of International Affairs is also really helpful and nice and always there for you if you should encounter any problems.
I think it's also a good place to be. There are scholarships provided for all international students. Some of your costs are already covered, and the living cost here is also not that high.
However, there are some drawbacks, especially I think the culture shock for me was a lot harder once I started attending university.
Of course, I had a lot of cultural shocks too here.
But when I went to university, it was very eye-opening that very different school culture than most Western education systems, and that was a lot to get used to, and still sometimes I get frustrated with.
Chinese is so hard to get used to it first.
Also, sometimes can be stared at, especially as a Western person here, as a foreigner here. Locals in more rural areas will just stare at you, and that now I'm used to it, but I remember when I first arrived, it made me super uncomfortable.
Without further ado, I invite you guys to Taiwan, and I hope you enjoy your travel here.
This is Taiwan from my perspective. Thank you.
So I hope that you guys will come here to Taiwan, and I'll see you guys soon, I guess.
Comparing the drawbacks and the benefits, living here is so incredible. I'm very happy here.
So I hope I could convince you to consider Taiwan as your next study destination. You surely wouldn't regret it.
Bye!
Take care.